And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dame y Gospodo, this is the moment we've all been waiting for here in Zagreb, Croatia. Let's get ready to rumble!
We're pleased to have this show, the biggest K-1 show ever in Zagreb, Croatia. Fortunately, we could invite Mr. Padahari. He himself also prepared to show as a very sincere man at this show. So everything matches now and ready for Bone. Thank you.
I wish to thank Mike Kim for showing this great honor and his trust to me and to the production of Fight Channel and to let us organize such a big event. And I hope that after Friday we will be able to hear his opinion and that we will be able to justify his confidence and his trust. I wish to thank my friend Michael Buffer because he changed his schedule and he's for the second time here in Croatia.
And it's always a pleasure to come to Croatia. I promised my wife next time we come we have to go to Dubrovnik, so I hope that we have the same event here again next year, but maybe in June or July so we don't have the snow problems, and then Christine and I can go to the West Coast and enjoy Dubrovnik for maybe a week. It's one of the best places to visit in the world. 9 times in the last 15, 16 years in Tokyo, this event. And I've always been impressed with the rules of K-1 where, unlike other MMA events, where if a fighter is knocked down, it's up to the athleticism of the referee to practically save his life. And I'm not a big fan of that aspect of sports. I believe that sportsmanship and competition and safety are far more important than just trying to please the fans that come there to see a train wreck. So this is a classic, classy event that how many countries are going to be watching this Friday night?
More than 100 for sure.
Yeah, over 100 countries around the world will be tuned in.
I am very, very ready. I have been training a lot. And I wish to thank to everyone. We worked around the schedule and I'm very excited. This is such a big, big event. Finals of the K-1 in my hometown. There is nothing as beautiful as this. I haven't got any specific pressure, but this is my home and I will certainly give my best.
A lot of fighters have to fight hard to make the qualification to the World Grand Prix. I didn't have to do that this year. By some things that happened, they gave me a chance to fight in the World Grand Prix, so I'm very honored. And yeah, I feel very good. I've been through some situations, so my training efforts maybe it's not the best of the best, but the intentions and the dedication of my training was hard. I can tell, like, if you want to build a bridge, if you work 8 hours a day, you can do to build a bridge like in 3 months. But if you have hard dedication and you want to do it, you can do it in 1 month. The only difference is you have to work and train 24 hours a day. And that's what I did. I did what I can do, and I trained hard. And I'm in, I think, a good shape, and I have a big motivation. And I'm very happy to be here in Croatia. I'm very happy to be on this big card with these big fighters. I'm very honored to be in this tournament with Mirko. I think in this tournament he might deserve the win because it's in his own country and he's been fighting all these years. So, but this is fighting sports, so it's maybe strange to say that he deserves it because everybody wants to win, and I want to win for sure. But my heart and my spirit goes to Mirko in this tournament, and I hope we meet up in the final and do the best we can. So I can't wait until Friday.
I trained very hard, I prepared myself very well, and I'm ready for it. And I'm gonna show all the people some good fights, some spectacular fights, and we see Friday.
I've been released now for 6 weeks and a day, and I'm training for 6 weeks now. The day after I get out, I went to the gym immediately and started training. It was hard because, of course, where I came from, it was not easy to train or to stay in shape. So I did everything I had to do. I worked around the clock and with my people, so I want to thank my team. We trained very hard. We trained night and day. And yeah, I think I did enough for this tournament. So I'm looking forward. My weight is good. I weigh like, I think 111, 112 kilograms. But that's not important because, you know, I knocked people out when I was 100 kilograms. So I don't look at the weight. I just look at the right balance for that moment. So weight is just a number for me. The possibility that I meet Gerges in the semifinals?
That you meet Gesta Gerges in
Oh
semifinals.
yeah, of course. You know, the last time we fought, we had I was disqualified, and he won the Showtime World Championship. So I think that was a stupid mistake of me, and I gave him that belt by present. But it was a hard fight, and I'm looking forward if we meet. But I think it's a little bit disrespectful to talk about the second match. I didn't do the first yet, you know, so I think we have to respect Sambit Samedov, and we have to respect Ismail Lond. We have to win those first, and then we'll see next. I'm a very emotional fighter, so I think everybody knows that of me right now. When I go into the ring, I go with heart and soul, and I want to be the best. So, and sometimes in my drive to be the best, I make mistakes, and yeah, those things are wrong, but you know, we're still human. And we still fight, you know, and if you're on the edge of greatness, some things might go wrong and sometimes they might go good. So it's just the happening of the moment, you know. I try to control myself every time, but it's like I said, it's when you're competing on that level and your concentration is on that level and your will to win is that big. Sometimes you go over the edge, and I paid my dues, so I apologize many times for my mistakes, and I hope I can show big fights again with no mistakes in the future. So, but time will tell. I was like maybe 20 years old or something. I was young. I think when you're at that age and you're surrounded with big stars like Peter Arts, Ray Servo, Mirko Krokop, Ernesto Hoost, you're young, and when you come in that situation, you're looking for who you are at that moment, you know, so you're struggling with your identification. I think that was my problem in the beginning very much, and you're looking for the best formula that sells or that keeps you, people talking about you. But when you get older, you start thinking different, and I think I'm at the moment that I know who I am and who I want to be, and this is who I want to be.